Second now. Oh, mute your YouTube side. You've got to mute it.
Oh fuck yeah! Hold on.
When it comes up, wait until it comes up.
Okay.
Because you won't see the volume button until it comes up. The volume mute, right? That's it. Yep. You got it. Right. Good evening, one and all.
Good evening.
Hi. All right. Oh,
How you doing?
Heidi, you're not muted on your YouTube side.
I am. I've turned it off.
That's weird. Hang on a minute.
I've completely turned it off. I don't even have it on.
Right. Let me just check something. Oh. Okay. Is it me then? Sorry, I had two channels open. I had my
Harvey De Niro channel open. It was you. It was you.
My Harvey De Niro channel open and our channel. Sorry about that.
Hi, stranger. How you doing?
Stranger, how you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, stranger. He's fucking blaming me for shit up here. What did he's doing wrong? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's my fault. So I've got so many windows open. I've got one,
You're
two, three.
You're a rook.
I've got as many windows open as a German lady. I haven't got 36 windows open. I've got 1, 2, 3.
Don't you say anything bad about my German lady? How fucking dare you?
10, 11, 12. I've got 13. I know. I've got 13 windows open on this computer.
How are you doing, stranger? You okay, dude?
Yeah, we thought we'd come on a little bit earlier.
We're dying here, stranger. Dying, okay? In our country. I just saw a fucking Arab ride past on a fucking camel. It's that hot. And I'm complaining, stranger. It's 15 degrees, light rain where I am, but it's fucking like 90 degrees where fucking Harvey is.
Well, it will be. It's gone down a little bit, but at the end of the week, it's going up again.
Oh, I'm glad you could.
28. 30, 30, 30, 29. It's going to be hot again at the end of the week.
Yeah, if I hear about your sweaty bollocks one more time, I swear to God. Every day, stranger, every day on the phone. Oh my God, I'm walking around naked. It's too much. I hate it.
Well, it is. It is too hot.
Such a baby. Fucking hell.
Well, there's nobody else in his house, so why not? You know, why not go naked?
Oh, look at that. We never get a tropical storm, do we have?
No, we don't. No, we
don't. Everything's more glamorous in the US, isn't it?
Yeah, tornadoes, tropical storms.
We just say it's pissing down with rain, but they have a tropical storm. Do you know what I mean? The Yanks have got they're always, I don't know, you know, they've got that va-va-voom about them, don't they?
Yeah. So we're just having a sort of little chat at the moment, but we're going to drag Camillo through the fucking mud. Because,
okay. Yeah. Wait now, stranger, just so I explain something to you, right? I am not on board with this, because Harvey is now he's enraged, right? Yeah. Never mind that fucking Camillo has been blackmailing me, extorting me, fucking texting me when he's blocked, right? So how the fuck does he do that? Never mind all of the fucking horrible things he's done to me. Harvey wants to drag him just because he's saying that he's 70 years old and that he's putting down his muscle, mass. And so Harvey, basically it's all cosmetic. It's all cosmetic, stranger, for Harvey. Do you know what I mean? The fact that he's been making up shit about me molesting my kids and all that, and come on my channel or whatever. No. This is going to be almost like, it's going to sound like me and Harvey are on the verge of a divorce.
Yeah. And then it goes on about my looks and stuff like that, which I think I look good for my age, all right? And then...
Well, I never went in there, stranger, because there's a clone of a Voight. There's an Avoid account, there's a Heidi Lou account, and there's a Heidi account. So there's three people, and I think it's Dave 25, but I'm not sure. But no, that wasn't me in there the other day. I absolutely am done with Camillo. So not even going in there to long trolling anymore.
And then what happens? What happens when he runs me down on his channel? I'll go to his side chat.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'll go to his side chat to try to defend myself. What does he do? He blocks me on the side chat. So then I grab a link to go on panel. Guess what? And then he blocks me on the flipping panel. So he doesn't want to let me defend myself. So I'm going to drag him through the fucking mud tonight, and he's blocked as well. So he's going to get some of the
Stranger, there is a Heidi account. I'm pretty sure she would have 45 subs by now, because don't forget I'm arch enemies with PDX, and this Heidi person you're talking about, the Heidi account, they're in PDXs all the time. So it's fuckery against me, it is, whoever that Heidi is. But yeah, she's been around for long enough now to get 45 subs. So that's a real other person Heidi account, but it's not mine.
I don't think I've ever seen that account.
Oh, do we, Potster? Well, thanks for the input, but go and fuck yourself. How about that?
Shall I time him out? What do you want me to do to him?
No, leave him in.
All right, leave him in.
I'm not bothered about fucking pieces of shit like that.
All right, leave him there. Oh boy.
Oh my God, R&D. So that Heidi has you blocked. Well, obviously then that's not me, right? Because R&D is one of my favorite people on YouTube. So, hi R&D, welcome. It's so good to see you.
So I've done a lot today.
Welcome people in. Say hi to R&D.
Hi R&D, how you doing? Yeah.
He's wonderful.
So anyway, I changed my climate control unit on the BMW today because it broke down last week and it defaulted to full blower on full heat. That's what it does on the 5 Series. So I've changed that today. I'll take a portion of the dashboard off. Well, not the dashboard, all the components, the sensors and stuff like that. Yeah, anyway, I've done it. It's all done there. So
yeah.
Saved myself a lot of money. Hell of a lot of money.
Even though I know Stranger and R&D obviously will be going elsewhere, we know it's Sunday night and everything else, and we don't really feel the need to have one out of respect for being here and for being here last time as well. Can you give Stranger and R&D a wrench, please, Have?
Yeah, sure. Okay. No problem. All right.
Just as a thank you for being here, really.
Okay.
You really don't need to use your wrenches, guys, because I'm not bothered by trolls, to be honest. I think I've proved that enough.
All right, I'm just doing it now.
Thank you.
Done. There we go.
That's just a thank you from both of us, but especially me.
There we go. All
thank
done.
You, Howard. Thank you.
Type something in chat, guys, and let's see if you've got a wrench. You should have now.
Yeah, can you both just say something in chat?
So
we
Camilla,
can see your wrenches.
Yeah, just say Camilla's a fucking wanker or something like that. That'll do.
Oh, Harvey shouldn't pay any notice to Camilla. Yay! Stranger's got one. Yay! R&D's got one. There you go. They're the only 2 people I want to have one. There you go. Right, and again, guys, don't feel the need to use your wrenches because let the haters come in. I love it. I thrive on it. So it's fine.
Okay. All right. Let me just show you something here, right? I'm going to show you a picture of this Hollywood actor, and it's not Brad Pitt, all right? Someone who looks like Camilla. In fact, he looks better than Camilla because he's got a full head of hair. Right.
All right, I don't even know where he's going with this, okay? So
Camilla,
just so you know, everyone.
Drag your fucking ass, you bastard. All right.
Again, R&D, listen to this, right? This is all because he's hurt Harvey's fifis over how Harvey looks and how old Harvey is. Never mind the fuckery he's put me through, but here we go. Do your thing, Harv. Do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Also, you should drag TikTok Terry for grooming autistic kids. Sick shit. No, Harvey won't be doing that because he's friends with Uncle Mark.
Well, I think he's coming in later on. I think he says he's going to come up on panel.
Oh, Jesus. Sweet baby. Fucking Jesus.
Right, here we go. I'm going to share this picture.
Terry's coming in and on panel, apparently. Can't wait.
Look at that. Just paint some glasses, black ring glasses on this actor, John Goodman. Look, he's got a full head of hair, though. Camilla hasn't. Look, that's Camilla.
Right. Why are you comparing him to Camilla, though? He's nothing like Camilla.
Well, look at him. He looks just fucking like him. What the fuck? John Goodman. It looks like fucking Camillo. Look, it should be coming up on YouTube now. What do you reckon? That's Camillo, isn't it? Put some glasses on.
No, he's too fat to be Camillo, isn't he? Doesn't look anything like him.
Well, you know what's really funny? When he's on that fucking treadmill and his man titties are going left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. He looks a right dork.
Oh yeah, and the best part is how he keeps rolling the top of his t-shirt sleeves up. It's as like he thinks, "Oh, not enough of my bicep is showing."
Oh,
like, what the fuck?
And you know what? When I go to the gym,
Yes, stranger, Mark might be coming on panel. I mean,
hey, listen to this.
He did say he was going to be here in the first stream and he never showed up, but he has told Harvey today that he will come up on panel. I mean, I don't really care whether he does or not. He's Harvey's friend, not mine.
You know what gets
yeah,
me?
I think Stranger might like Mark.
Listen, you know what gets
got
me?
you blocked, Stranger. When
you know what gets me, all right? He goes to the gym, right? I have to go with my gym bag and a clean set of clothes, right? Clean t-shirt, nice and dry, right? Just had to wash. He goes in with his fucking t-shirt. He's on the exercise machine, running around. And does he shower after? No. Does he change his shirt? No. He must stink to high fucking heaven.
Oh, it's Convid. Ooh, yay.
I have to shower every time, put on a clean set of clothes, a new t-shirt, nice clean t-shirt. He doesn't do that. Have you noticed that? Can you imagine the stink of sweat on him? Yuck.
No, I never imagined that, no.
Dirty bastard. There we go. Let me take that picture down now. I'll show it again later.
But then again, he didn't train with Arnold Schwarzenegger like you did.
He did not. No, he didn't. I have to train really like a madman. You know, I put 110% into everything I do. I always put 110% into it. It's like when I fixed the BMW thing, the climate control. It's perfect. BMW could not have done a better job than me. Seriously.
Jesus Christ, Harvey.
Fortune. It took a fortune today.
I'm pretty sure BMW would have done a better job, to be honest.
No. Oh no, no way. Because there's a certain procedure you've got to follow, and I followed the procedure to the letter. In fact,
BMW specialist wouldn't have.
No, I'm just saying they would have charged me about £500, if not more, and it cost me.
I get the cost part, Harvey, but how can you say a BMW specialist mechanic wouldn't have done a better job than you? That really doesn't make sense. Come on.
Seriously, because it's just a matter of taking a part of the dashboard out and the parking sensors.
I know, stranger. Oh my God.
And there's a certain procedure, and I followed it to the letter from a BMW mechanic. So there we go. So it's perfect. Worked first time.
I think possibly a BMW specialist would have done it more effortlessly, don't you think? Second name.
I took a little bit longer because I want to make sure I was doing it right.
There you go. There's the admittance. Finally.
Well, they do these jobs all the time, don't they? You know.
Finally, that was my point. That's what they do. Right, yeah. Was my point.
Quicker. They do it quick, and I was just taking a little bit longer, just to make sure the plugs were in the right place. And
it's going to be a long 90 minutes.
No, it took me about an hour and a bit to do that. It was pretty quick. So I was in time for lunch. My mum cooked me a nice steak salad when I went to see her today. And did the car, because that's where I keep my car, you see. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah. So I was in time for lunch and everything.
Wow, great.
She even said to me, "What, you finished that job already?" I said, "Yep," and it's working beautifully. So there we go. She was even surprised actually how short time it took. Yeah.
Wow.
So let me see how many we got in the box. 3 watching at the moment. That's all right. That's okay.
I wouldn't keep checking that if I was you, Harv.
Well, the circus is live. Mark Terry's live at the moment. The majority of people are in the circus. So there
there's 125 in there when I went in. Fucking hell.
Wow.
Well, it is Cara and Stitches. Come on, you know they're like OGs compared to me. Not compared to you, maybe, but compared to me.
But I can only take so much of that. Well, it's funny though because it's spelled Tara in English. That's Tara, but she calls herself Terra.
Tara. That's right. Because I always feel like I'm saying it wrong.
because terror should be Tera, not Tara. And I can only take so
Hey,
much of
Chad,
her
how
voice.
you doing, sir?
Hi, Chad. Yeah, I can only take so much of her voice. Oh, Chad's here. Right. Now, Chad, you saw me go up on on
Oh,
Camilla's
Jesus
chat
Christ,
the
here
other
we
day,
go.
didn't you? And what did he do when I went on panel? He threw me off, didn't he, Chad?
Jesus
Because
Christ.
Heidi did. She couldn't believe that went up on Camilla's chat.
No, I said I
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
know. It's not that I didn't believe. It's not that I couldn't believe. I didn't believe it because I never saw it have.
Right, but I did, didn't I, Chad? I was up on his panel. I was in side chat. He blocked me. I went
Did
up
he,
on
Chad?
panel and
Come
he
on,
blocked.
Chad.
And
You can be the confirmer here.
yeah,
But I still don't believe him. He said he was on panel, and I can't find
was.
a live stream with Harvey on panel.
Yeah, and I was talking to him, swearing at him in Italian. Yeah, I got booted. There we go. Unfortunately, we
Oh,
got
thank
booted.
you, Chad.
Told you.
Yeah.
I said, you can't even speak Italian. You're supposed to be in Italian. You can't even speak Italian. So I started swearing. I mean, in Italian. He threw me off. He
Yeah.
can't. He just can't take the fucking heat. That guy. He's a real chicken. He
Well,
really.
more than anything, he holds all the cards, So,
Oh, I
Dave,
forgot about that.
it's such a big, brave, bold move to be able to boot somebody off your panel, right? That
Yeah.
takes such courage.
You know what they call him now? Cluck Milo, because he's a chicken. Cluck Milo. Get it?
Oh, there you go. That's a new one. It's a new
Cluck
one.
Milo. Yeah. And I think the way he got his name, Cum Pillow, is because when he puts his dick inside a woman, he cannot come, he cannot ejaculate. So he takes it out and he points it towards their face to try to get his cum in their mouth, and he misses and he hits the pillow. Hence, Cum Pillow.
Fucking hell, have.
I've got it all sus.
Simmer down. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Cum Pillow. How can he not come inside a woman? Oh my god, something seriously wrong with that motherfucker.
Yeah. And I love the way that you get him, Dave 25. Yeah, I know, right, stranger? Him, Dave 25, and people on panel, saying how everybody's a loser with their women, and they've just seen a gorgeous 27-year-old, and
Oh
they put
god.
down everybody's relationship, and yet they're fucking single and will always be single. No woman in their right mind with a pulse would be with fucking John Camillo or Dave 25. It's just a
Oh,
farce. Just a farce.
it's ridiculous. Oh
Yeah.
my. But I'm sure the thing is right, I'm sure Dave 25 has got some hold over Camillo or
Oh,
Cum Pillow.
without a doubt. Without a
Because
doubt. He's
he's
got he's
always
got
there.
something over his head, big time.
Yeah, and he always lets him up on panel every time, even when he says the N word all the time. He still lets him up on panel, so he's got a hold over Cum Pillow for some
No,
reason.
I'm also starting to think that Camillo actually has some kind of man boy crush on fat fuck Dave 25.
Oh
The
god.
Kim Jong Un of fucking YouTube.
Oh my god.
I think he's got a crush on him. I'm not even kidding. Because I think he's also got a crush on that little young boy at the fucking scrapyard who's called
Oh,
Duckling
Duckling.
Live.
Is it Duckling?
Yeah, Duckling Live. There's a big difference because Duckling is a motherfucker who's in his side chat, but
Right.
Duckling Live is the young boy at the scrapyard, and he's
Oh,
kind of he keeps saying that he watches. What Camillo keeps saying that he watches him all the time. Like he's got some kind of fixation on him. Like what man in his who's like in his
yeah.
60s actually will turn around and say that out loud on a live stream?
That's a
Like
bit
he
weird.
keeps looking at me all the time. He doesn't stop watching me. Like what the fuck? Like who are you? Fucking John Wayne Gacy? What the fuck?
That's a bit fucking weird. Oh my god.
I'm gonna reach out to Duckling Live. I'm gonna make a fucking welfare check on him, see if he's got anything to disclose, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
A mandate. I deem myself as a mandate reporter. I want to know if he's been harassed in that bizarre way by Camillo.
Yeah.
because he quite honestly, Duckling Live looks a little bit unnerved, in my opinion. It's not the narrative that Camillo's giving, like the kid is fascinated by him and fixated on him.
No,
I think the kid looks really creeped out whenever Camillo's around, to be honest.
no, he does look creepy though. Cumpillo or Cuckmillo now. Cuckmillo. Yeah, that's it. Go on, Cuckmillo. You blocked me from your channel because you won't let me fight back. You won't let me attack you back. What a wimp. No. Anyway, we've done the same now. You are now blocked on this channel. So if you try to come up now and try to defend yourself, go fuck yourself, because you wouldn't let me defend myself on your fucking channel. All right, motherfucker. So that's it.
Well, see, that's where we differ. I'm a prick. He can't fucking out debate me, and on our panel, we get to boot him. So we don't
Well,
we don't have the same mindset.
Well, I'll tell you what, Heidi, if you want, I can unblock him, and if he wants to come up, so be it. It's up to you.
Sure.
You want me to?
Sure.
All right. Let me go.
I'm not fucking bothered.
Right, let me go into the studio and unblock him then.
It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
If he's got the balls to come up, that is. But he hasn't. All right, let me see. I don't want to fuck up the stream now. Hang on, I've got to be careful here what I'm doing. Hang on a second. I've got to go into it again. Hang on a sec. I'm not used to all this live streaming. I used to be an expert in all this, but I'm not brilliant anymore. You know?
No, you're not blocked, Misfit. Don't be silly. Hi, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Let me go into it again.
I've heard the paranormal twats talk a lot about you. Same old shit, right? Misfit? Fucking hell, Belinda. Same old shit. Like, talk about rehashing old shit. You must be sick of hearing about it. Fucking hell. I know. I know you're strong, though. I know you're strong.
All right, let me unblock Cumpillo. Cumpillo. Or Cluckmillo now, I'm going to call him, because he's such a fucking pussy. Such a chicken. Block me from the fucking chat. He keeps calling me a 70-year-old. I'm fucking 66, you motherfucker, and I'm much fitter than you. Way fitter than you.
Seriously?
I'm way fitter than what you'll ever be.
Oh, for the love of God, Misfit. Are you kidding me?
All right, I'm going to unblock him now, all right?
And yet there's a big fuss about me and Germany talking about, their kids.
He's unblocked.
That's rich.
Right, he's unblocked. He's unblocked now. You can come
What
in.
a horrible thing to say as well, Misfit. I'm so sorry. Like, if you have lost a child or anything, if they're just like, just re-victimizing you or something, I'm so sorry, honey. That's terrible.
I missed that somewhere else. What happened?
And Misfit is saying about the paranormal bastards. Now they're making posts saying that she killed a child.
Oh, God.
This is PDX. Well, no, let's be fair. It's not just PDX. It's PDX, JMac, and Stoney. There's not just one of them, is it? They're not brave enough to just fight one-on-one. They work in a pack, don't they? But that's terrible. Right, Chad? Just horrible. I'm sorry, honey.
Personally, as you know, Heidi, this is why I initially left YouTube. I'm personally trying to keep out of all the major drama. I'm really No, seriously, I'm really here to kick fucking Camillo's ass. Cluck Camillo's ass. I'm here to kick his ass tonight. This is why I want to be here live. So I want to kick his fucking ass. That's the reason. Yeah, you try to go off the panel and defend yourself. Oh no, he blocks you immediately. Oh,
I don't.
Such a big man, Cluck Milo. You're such a big guy. Throw me off panel. Oh, thank you. Well done. Oh, you're such a hero. Not.
Duckling Live has been very strict on John. and the placement of scrap.
Oh, you saw that misfit, did you? Yeah,
Oh, it's so
yeah.
funny.
Well, I'm the sort of guy who wants to defend himself, I don't want to get attacked and I can't fucking defend myself. I mean, come on. Really. What am I going to do? Get attacked and run away? No, thank you. That's not me. I don't fucking run. I attack. I'm a fucking pit bull terrier. I attack. Nah, I don't run and hide. That's not me. No fucking way. Oh dear. How many we got?
Stop looking, Harvey.
That's right. 7. Yeah, 7's good. Don't worry. Remember the circus. Are they still
I
lying?
don't want to hear that again. There's no point. Stop it.
All right.
We're never going to get a crowd in here. No way. It's never going to happen. The day I tell you we go live on my channel and I come up, that'll be the time we get the crowd in.
Oh my God, yes. Yes, that is for sure. I'm going to grab another little drink of
You'll be
Bailey's.
VIP guest on that one.
All right, okay, can't wait.
So you'll be my co-host.
Okay, deal.
It's coming soon. I'm gearing up to it.
All right, I accept your fine offer. Right, I've got some music lined up here. This is for later on, isn't it?
Yeah, later on we're gonna have a real. We've chosen some music, iconic like songs from the past. So we're gonna be playing those. We were gonna do an intro, but then we decided to go out live an hour earlier than the notification schedule. So we fucked it up ourselves a little bit. So we'll just wait until there's a few more people in, and then we'll take a little music break. Some really good songs.
I've got a nice bottle of Bailey's. I'm gonna have another little drink while I'm at it. Why not?
Nice.
I've done a good job today. So I'm treating myself. I saved myself a hell of a lot of money. So
I may as well not be here. Harvey just talks about himself. I may as well just not be here.
Who, me? No, I don't, Heidi. Come on.
Fuck's sake, Harv.
Hang on. I'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, and one battery that got tossed by accident. Shake my head. Wow, Chad, you're so protective of Camillo. Jesus Christ. Do you see it as like a fatherly figure or something, Chad? You've stuck with him through thick and thin, I'll give you that. Wow. He's never wavered, has he, Misfit? That being said, neither of you, to be honest. Oh, wow. Wow, Camillo. Sup, Mr. T. Why have you got Stranger Than Fiction blocked, Mr. T? How dare you? He's our mod. How dare you? Mark.
Right, what have I missed? Right, I've got another drink.
Yeah, chat, I know.
Right. What have I missed?
Mark's here. That's what you missed.
Okay. Grab the link, Mark. Come up on panel.
He says that Camillo is back to talking to Pill Shell again. So he's back talking to Michelle K. If all else fails, then at least Michelle K, who's just still barely breathing, is still available.
Hey, Mark, did you hear my explanation earlier on why he's called Campillo? It's because apparently, so I hear, when he's inside a woman, he cannot ejaculate. So he pulls his dick out and he points it towards their face, and then obviously he misses their mouth or face, whatever, and he hits the pillow. Hence, Campillo.
I don't know. Uncle Mark even called me a double G hard R. I still forgave him. What's a double G?
Double G?
Called me a double G hard R. So I know that's retard, right? But what's a double G?
Good question.
Let me know, stranger. What's a double G?
Hang on, is Mark grabbing the link? Let me go to the backstage. I'm going backstage now to see if Mark's going to come up.
Sure.
Grab the link. It's pinned, by the way, Mark. Have you got it?
Oh, the N-word.
Oh, no.
Why the fuck would he call stranger the N-word?
Good God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what? There's too many of these fucking words begin with N and P floating around.
Oh, thank you, R&D, for posting the link. Look, thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah, well done. Yeah, you know what? It's terrible, you know. Everyone seems to be calling everyone the N word or the P word, and it's really just fucking ridiculous. I just can't stand those two words, all right?
No.
Can't stand it, especially the P one. And everyone seems to be calling everyone that P word indiscriminately.
Harvey, do you think you could give Misfit Mafia Queen and Chad a wrench, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Thank you. Not Mark though. Just Misfit.
Oh, all right. Let me give Misfit one. That sounds rude, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let me give Misfit
one, please.
Sounds rude.
And then Chad, of course. Chad always deserves a wrench wherever he goes.
Right, there we go, Misfit.
I've known anyone to not get
Chad,
people and just to ride the wave when it comes to what's being said.
Right,
He's
there we go.
The master of it. Master of it.
All right. Since you created this channel, you can, you know.
You're welcome. You deserve it.
You can have whoever you want. Right, hang on a minute. Is Mark in the backstage yet? No, he's not.
Have you given Chad a wrench?
I have.
Thank you. There you go, Chad.
Mon pleasure. Pleasure. Mademoiselle, madame. Actually, you're married, so it's madame. If someone in France is not married, never been married, you call them mademoiselle. And
who's married?
No, I'm just saying for French. In France, rather, sorry. If you're married, then you call a woman madame. If they're single, you call them mademoiselle.
Well, I know that. Who doesn't know that?
That's a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't, you know. Right, Mark, where are you? I'm waiting for you to come up.
Don't thank Harvey, Chad. Thank me. Harvey would never have given you a wrench if I hadn't told him to.
Well, you know what? The thing is, Heidi actually started this channel in the first place, so really, she's got more rights over me. You understand? So she created it.
What's all this crown bullshit I see? What's going on there? What does he mean by that? I don't understand.
Crown bullshit I see. No. Oh, that's what Campillo means. Crown topper. Do you remember years ago there used to be a wig called a crown topper? It needs a fucking.
I see it as well. It's a new thing. I don't know what the fuck. Like Harvey, you've got a crown next to your name. I don't have the next to mine. How have you got one? You're the only fucker who's got one.
Some brand new thing. I think it's something to do with top.
Leaderboard. That's it. Yeah. It's called XP.
What the fuck is that? I've never seen that before. What the hell? It's
the more you chat in the live.
Oh, right.
You give super chats or something like that. But obviously we don't have that because we've only just started.
Oh, hang on. You got a question there, Heidi, the promoter. Do you still talk with that guy in a diaper?
No, actually, that was Bambi Thumper. And I became his mod because of you, Carlos Martinez, you fucking dirty, filthy piece of shit. Because you used to go in there and bully him, right? I didn't know him from a hole in the wall, but I saw you started fucking bullying him, so I became his mod and started kicking your ass. So how about that? And actually, he was a cross-dresser. He was a cross-dresser because I told him that being an adult baby was just not going to work on YouTube. It was way asking for trouble. So he stopped doing that on my advice. Fuck off, Carlos Martinez. Nobody take him out, by the way. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, I'm still waiting for Mark to come up on panel.
Well, he's still sulking. Mark is still sulking over the fucking crowns. What the fuck? Jesus, Mark. Don't you
You know
do
what?
this tapping and tapping and shit on TikTok now and you're complaining about our crowns?
Hey, Mark, grab the link. Come up on
Oh, he
panel.
never drank out of a baby bottle. Carlos, nice try. Okay? I put you in your fucking place on Bambi Thumpers, so fuck off. I won. Who else was going to take care of him? What was he doing to you exactly or to anybody else? Nothing. He was a lovely guy. So fuck off.
Here we go. You got your answer. Right, Mark, where are you?
No. It's actually Carlos Misfits. Trust me on this one. He used to be in there relentlessly trying to bully that Bambi Thumper. That's why I took it on as a cause, you know?
Oh, there he is. Oh, there's Mark. Sorry, Mark. I just missed you. Hey,
What's
can you
going
hear me,
on,
Mark?
dude? Yeah, man.
How's it
How y'all
going?
doing?
Hi,
Yeah.
Mark.
Okay.
Hey, boy.
Hi. How's it
Just
going?
I'd never seen them crowns before. I ain't been on YouTube lately, so that's something new. I hadn't seen them. That's the first I'd seen them. It's tripping
That's
me
news
out.
to
I was like,
me.
what the
That's
fuck?
news to me as
A
well. Yeah.
brand new thing.
Yep.
You know, that made me think about that time when Camilo bit in that chocolate and he broke his tooth off. He needs to get a crown.
That was
From the
fun.
chocolate roses that Michelle Kay bought for him, right?
Yeah, right.
So what's
Oh my God.
the goss, Mark? Is he back with Michelle Kay now?
Well, they're back talking, but Michelle
Oh,
K's also been talking to birds. So,
oh,
you know, who
Wait, she
knows?
talks to about 10 people, Mark.
oh
I
my God.
know. She's got
Tom,
Tom, she's
Danny.
got Tom, Danny, she's got Tom's friend Akeem,
Hanker.
she's got birds, she's got Camilo. She's
Hanker.
all time blowing me up. That's so yeah, Pan Jack. Forgot about
Pan
him, the
Jack.
monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Holy
It's
fuck.
hilarious, ain't it? Oh my god. What a scumbag he is, though.
So
Really.
Mark, listen to me. Would you like to address that? Like nobody has really said much unkind about you, in this side chat, okay? But
Yeah.
there's a lot of talk right now. Camilo's been talking about it, and only one person has asked about it in this chat. So would you like to address it now? What are they
Sure.
talking about when they're talking about you playing with some young boy on TikTok? Would you care to explain?
Here's what happened. On TikTok, you do things called battles.
Right?
Okay. And so this guy asked me to battle, and I let him up on the panel. Well, he
Right?
looked, and we were battling. He looked young. And I asked him, I said, how old are you? And he said, I'm 21 years old. And I said, really? I said, where do you live? And he
Yeah.
said, I live in England. And I was
Right.
like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't think nothing of it. And
Okay.
then, so later on, I think it was Jonathan Ezel. I don't want to accuse him because, you know, it could have very well been anybody else.
Okay.
But, and I know Camilo's the one that grabbed the screenshot because Dave 25 called me and ratted him out on that the day it happened. And that was the day that me and Dave 25 stopped talking, the day when PDX gave him that money. But anyway,
Right.
the thing about it was they're trying to paint it into something that it wasn't. I blocked that boy. He's not allowed on my channel, on my panel. I never
Right.
spoke to him in private in no kind of way. I was
Yeah.
on fucking TikTok. Y'all
Yeah.
can go watch the fucking streams for yourself. They're still up. Ain't none of them hid. And that's all there is to it. Camilo's trying to manufacture drama against
Yeah.
me and try to paint me out to be a pedophile. I don't talk to kids. I'm not interested in that. I wouldn't
Right.
even date a woman under age 40. But that's all that is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not concerned at all about it. They can run as long as they want to run with that line, as far as they want to, because the karma they'll get, you know, that comes back on them.
Because I would say that I don't think it's a particularly good idea, and I think I've already said this to have. I don't think it's a very good, a wise decision. You know, there's a lot of people that I know of, big streamers who, when they get a little bit of a hard time on YouTube, and they kind of decide, I've had a fucking guts full of this, they tend to move over to Rumble, don't they? Not many of them go over to TikTok. I know personally I would avoid TikTok because it's kind of known now for being more of a younger person's platform, isn't it? Don't you think, Mark? But then again, that being said, I did happen to go on your channel and look at all your videos and stuff, and I did see the one where you did a Trivial Pursuit. And I thought that was really good fun. I watched that all the way through. It was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to have fun on it, on the channel, but you know, I'm with an agency right now, and there's a big competition going on. Is the only reason why I'm spending so much time on there. But you know, I'm under a contract, so I have to do so much time on there. But it's gonna dramatically cut down. I'm gonna be back on YouTube every day here in probably by next Wednesday. I'm just trying to figure out what the best time is. Now, there in the chat, there's the guy that I think that come through with the fake troll account. I don't know. It could.
Sorry.
I mean, you can tell he's obsessed with me. Look, he's got my name in the name of his thing. He's funny.
Jonathan owns Mark Terry.
Oh, God.
That's a nice subtle name, Jonathan. Very subtle.
Yeah.
What Jonathan is that? Who's Jonathan owns Mark Terry? Who's that?
It's Jonathan Ezel.
I don't even know who that is, though.
Neither
he's
do I.
He's a nobody. He's a big simp for Tina D. Tina don't like him though. Just being honest, you know, it's kind of like that Jeff Holt Kemp guy. He goes around sucking up Tina's ass, but Tina talks about him like a dog. She can't stand him. Ask Tina. If you think I'm lying, ask her. She'll tell you.
Yeah. Do you know what I really, really adore about Carlos Martinez? It's the way he'll say this line, right? Mark, they say your friends list on TikTok is filled with kids. I can't say it's true, though, because I haven't seen it. It's only an allegation. You know, Carlos, you never cease to amaze me. Like, seriously. Because that is you actually shit stirring. Do you know what I mean? You just never stop, do you? Oh, wow. We've got King of all things. Who knew?
Me and Leroy will be dropping a video about Harvey. Oh, great. That's nice.
Oh, wow.
What's
that going to be about, Harvey?
Who knows? Who knows?
What will they come up with next?
God knows.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck, you lying scumbag he's calling you now, Have?
Who's that?
King of all things. That's Coates, isn't it?
Lying about what?
What's he lying about, King of all things, Coates?
Yeah, that's all I know.
Harvey don't lie.
No. Lying about what?
What's he lying about? I ain't never heard Harvey lie about one thing since I've been on YouTube. These other fucking liars, they lie every day.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Like Tupac keeps calling me Mark 25. I don't even talk to Dave 25. Since PDX bought him off, him and Camilo off. You know Camilo's working with PDX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, they are. And that Dave 25, since they all started working together, I left. I told Dave, fuck you, don't ever call me. The motherfucker, he calls me 3 or 4 times a day, but I don't ever answer it. I don't talk to nobody, honestly. I really don't. Tupac, I don't know what his problem is. I don't care.
Oh dear. What's that message there? Troll happy boss.
Yeah. They're saying I hang out with kids on TikTok will prove it.
Well, the thing is, people are going to keep saying that because TikTok is really predominantly a younger person's platform. Okay, so
I could say, I can say the same thing about Steve Billings. He let young kids up on his channel. The same thing happened to him. You don't hear me talking about it. but it did happen. He let them up on his panel. They were underage fucking kids. He did the same thing that I did. When he found out, he got rid of them. What else can you do? When you host open panels, I can't help. You know, the guy lied to me. They're leaving that fucking part out.
Right. So, okay. So,
Kids, as in plural, Tupac. It was one boy that lied. And I'm not sure that he wouldn't have aged. I mean, nobody's proved it. Nobody's proved that boy's age.
Right. So he said he was 21, but how old was he then, Mark?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this. My channel is set to either 18 or 21. I can't remember which one. I could go and look right quick. So how could he have even got on the panel through TikTok's algorithm, which is 100 times worse than fucking YouTube's? There's no way that boy. And listen, when I found out about it, I blocked him immediately. So how can anybody fault me? I wasn't in private talking with the boy. If he was even a boy, I'm not even admitting that he's a boy because I don't know. You know, I'm just telling you what he told me. The streams are fucking up. Steve can sit up there and run with his drama bullshit and try to make money off my name like he's done since he's been on this fucking platform. Let's be honest about it. If it wasn't for me, the asylum's tanking right now because I'm not on there. That's just the truth.
So, Mark, they're saying, do you have the kids in your Discord?
I don't have a Discord.
On TikTok? Isn't there a Discord TikTok?
No, I don't have a Discord, period.
I
got through out of Isaac Guest's Discord. I left Rachel's. I left Tater Toddy's. I left Dave 25's. There's only 2 Discords that I'm in. And they are TikTokers. It's a girl that's 30 years old with a family named TikToks. I mean Pam Cakes, and then it's another girl from TikTok named Mom Vibes, and she's in her mid-30s. That's the only 2 people I can screenshot it and put on my fucking community post right now. You want me to do it?
Well, no, that's up to you, Mark.
I don't even have myself personally. I don't have a Discord. Fat ass dogs built me a Discord and had it built for me, and he was making adjustments to it because he was going to put a room on it to where like you could post your posts and then you could post your videos in another room and you could post your links in another room. But fat ass dogs, and I'll screenshot this and put it up if people don't believe me. He thought this kid shit that everybody's talking about and started in with me on it, and he took the Discord down. And I told him, I said, dogs, look, man, if you think that I'm talking to kids, I don't even want to be your fucking friend, dude. I don't even want to be friends with you.
Okay, Mark, let's address
that's the last thing I said to him.
You know I like to interact with the side chat, so I want to address Stranger Than Fiction's comments.
This stream is not about me. That's why I didn't want to come up. Everywhere I come up at, people use me to make views.
Yeah, it's a little bit like the Gestapo right now. I get that. But then
it's been that way for fucking years. I'm the number 1 fucking YouTuber around. I always have been.
Okay, I don't think we should talk about the children thing anymore, but here we go. This is not about the children. So Stranger says, Uncle Mark, Mr. Billings broke some news today. He said he knows the real reason your van was placed into a special impound after your wreck. Do you know what that is? Do you know what he's talking about?
I don't watch Steve Billings. I could care less what Steve Billings thinks. If he knows that, then he knows more than I do.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't watch his channel. I don't have time to watch it. Like tonight, I'm going to be live on TikTok at 7 o'clock. That's what time I start. If I don't start a little bit before then. I'll probably start a little bit before, But
I am right in thinking this, aren't I, Mark? Because I did see some of your live streams, after the wreck. Yeah.
Why would I put the number out publicly if it was a fucking lie, Heidi?
What I'm saying is, didn't you say at the time though that your van did get taken by a certain division of the police because
my van right now is sitting on a THI lot. Okay? That's a fact. I can pick the fucking phone up and call them. Well, today's Sunday. Call them tomorrow and get them on the phone just like I did before. You know, nobody knew where my fucking van was. I put that information out on purpose. But if Steve Billings wants to sit over there and dream up that he's got some kind of breaking fucking news about my van, and why would anybody give a fuck? It's a totaled out van. I was not at fault in the accident. That's already been showed.
Right.
So why would anybody care? Steve Billings is trying to make money like he's always done off my back. And my friends that are supposed to be my friends, which I ain't going to name none of them, but they know who they are, go over there and give them money every week and blah, blah, blah. You know, fuck them. I'm done with all of them. I'm done with everybody on here. It's a fucking miracle that I'm up here now with Harvey. And to be honest with you, I don't think there's anybody else on fucking YouTube other than Harvey that I would have came up and paneled with. I've already publicly said it. I'm not going on panels. I just came up here because I hadn't talked to Harvey in a long time. I like Harvey. I wanted to let him know that Camilo is going back with Michelle K. They are talking, and Burge is right in the middle of it. Now, I've got the proof. I'm going to prove the proof. It's not going to be on my main channel. So everybody better be subbed up to my backup channel. I only got 1,000 subs on it, but I'm going to literally play fucking my voicemails, my own voicemails that Bird has left and Pillow and everybody else has left. I don't talk to Camilo. I've never spoken to Camilo on the phone one time in my life, ever. Have I called him or him call me? Now he'll call and get mad. Like, you know, I had him up on my panel that day when Harvey was coming by trolling. He got mad about that and called me about 10 times in a row, just going crazy, leaving all these fucking voice messages. So I'm going to play them and I'm going to play the ones on Birds. Right now, I'm really focused more on Birds because there's a lot of shit going on with Birds and Michelle K and Panka.
Yeah.
You know, I've been covering that for a while. But this shit with Camilo is going to come out too, you know.
Troll Happy just mentioned there now, Mark was trashing Harvey like 2 weeks ago, and other people are confirming that. I've also heard you trashing Harvey.
I've done that with Harvey in the fucking chat. I wanted people to think that me and Harvey was fighting. Harvey never caught up with it. I said that Harvey booted me out of the fucking Twitter, Avoid.
Well, I didn't.
Right.
I was doing it for fucking drama for the side chat. I wasn't dragging fucking Harvey for real. What's wrong with these fucking stupid people?
Don't worry, I don't worry about it.
He was trolling. He was trolling side chat.
It's no big deal to me, really.
I was trying to get everybody to believe that me and Harvey was into it. For real, I wanted them to think that, but Harvey never caught on to it. I guess he was in and out, wasn't really listening or paying attention to the stream because he was fucking with Camilo. He had his mind on Camilo.
Yeah, true. That is true. Mark has been calling Harvey a cuck whilst being with me. You have done that, right? That is true.
No,
that was trolling.
Not really and mean it, you know. I'll say some shit like that every once in a while, but as far as talk about Harvey, do I think Harvey's a cuck or a simp? No. Hell no.
Okay. Don't worry, I don't take things
and
to
I know
heart.
you don't lie, Harvey.
Stranger's asking, are you on panel with Harvey as payment for promoting his back picture?
I guess.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
say so. All that's over too because I'm gonna cancel my StreamYards, so there won't be any more pictures or
No more
anything
backs.
like that to show.
No
No
more
more backs. No more nothing. Well, I thought about building a channel just for you, Harvey.
Why not?
So,
Why not?
Harvey De Niro
You won't
channel.
be having panels, Mark. No panels.
I'm not gonna have a panel.
Wow, just you on your own.
Yeah, I don't need to have a panel. I just had a great stream a minute ago.
You ain't got no back like that, right, R&D? How many times have we heard that iconic line? You ain't got no back like that.
All those years of bodybuilding, you know. I was
That's the thing. See, people don't understand it. They don't understand that it was a compliment because look how wide Harvey's back is. That's years of dedication and working out. People don't get it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lydia's telling everybody that's a very fat back. Did you know that?
It's muscle. I've got full of muscle in my
cut
back.
up and joke around about it. It's got those folds in that one picture. But, I cut up and say, you can smuggle a kilo of cocaine in there or whatever, just joking around. But, Harvey will tell you, honestly, me and Harvey never had a real falling out. We haven't.
I've got a very strong back, I can have someone standing on my back and I can lift them up with my back. That's how strong.
Yeah, I know that, Harvey, but she does have a point with the back rolls, though, that you do have a little bit of flab on your back now. But there's nothing wrong with that, for God's sake. It's not like you're training with Arnold Schwarzenegger now, is it?
Not now, no.
Older, we all get a little bit, a little bit out of shape. But there's people that are way more out of shape. You're great for your age, you know what I mean? So.
Well, this is what I like to think.
Yeah, of course you are.
Take all my vitamins.
Woo!
I eat very well. I had a steak salad today, a huge steak. What does Camillo have? Campillo? He has a little sandwich, a piece of bread or something like that. His diet sucks big time. That's what
he looks like. Are you watching what he eats now, Harvey? Because that's a little tad obsessive, if you don't mind me saying.
No, I eat very well.
Fucking hell. I'd rather watch paint dry, to be honest.
No, seriously, you know what bodybuilders are like? They really stick to a good diet, very high protein, carbohydrates. You need a mixture of both, and otherwise you won't build muscle up. I mean, it took me years to get like that, all right, the way I was. It took me years, literally hard slogging in the gym. I should get up at 5 a.m, get to the gym, train for 2 hours, and then have a shower, put my suit on, into the bank, work all day, back into the gym in the evening, and same shit every single day. Never stop.
Yeah.
That's like that picture where you're standing in front of all them trees. I would get the stat. I'll pull that picture up and I'll say, look at Harvey's head right there. It's photoshopped.
No. My ex-wife took that photograph. Michael Jackson flew in on a helicopter. This was in East London. And no, seriously, Michael Jackson flew in. And I was offered a job at Neverland. One of his bodyguards came up to me, handed me a card to say, Michael's just seen you. And he said, if you want a job at Neverland, just call this number.
Yeah, I really wouldn't be promoting that if I was you, Harvey, to be honest.
No, I know that, but I didn't phone up or anything. I had a good job at the bank.
On the sleepovers at Neverland.
Oh my God! I mean, am I really going to give up a good job? Am I really going to give up a good job at a bank? I had a good job at a bank with really good money, and I was just about to get married, so there's no way I was going to leave England. No way on fucking earth.
Mark, in the side chat, can you stop disrespecting stranger, please?
No, I can't. I love it too much.
As I said,
I'll talk to y'all later.
Stranger can't help you. Stranger's a fucking stunt double in American movies. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, so as I was saying, right, Michael Jackson flew in that day, so we went to see Michael Jackson's helicopter land because we only lived about a quarter of a mile away, not even that. And anyway, it was such a hot day. It was really hot. So I was just wearing a pair of shorts. And my ex-wife said to me, well, she was my wife at the time. Well, no, I was getting married to her. Sorry, fiance. And she said, I'll stand over there where the willow trees are. That'll make a good picture. So I just done the pose and that was it. I've got the original photograph. I've got the original, and I'll show it one day. The original photograph.
Yeah, I don't want to see it, to be honest. I don't want to see it.
No. Photoshopped. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. I'll show you some other pictures now if you want to see.
No, thank you, Harvey. No.
All right, no, okay.
No. I'm not being funny now, but I don't show pictures of me in peak condition when I was 17 in the army. Do you know what I mean? We're very differently wired that way. I don't dwell and live in the past,
Yeah, but what I hate is people calling me a liar. I don't like that. That's the worst insult you can ever say to me. I'd rather you get a gun and put a bullet in my fucking head.
I appreciate you coming
I
up
would
here.
have more respect for someone who decides to put a bullet in my head. I'd have more respect.
I appreciate you coming up here, Mark, and
pull the trigger, motherfucker.
Harvey. But Mark, I didn't get a chance to tell you while you were up here that I think no matter what he says about you, and no matter what beef you've got going on, I only heard last night over at Tupac's live stream what you actually said about his mother who had a heart attack recently, and I'm not fucking impressed. Do you understand? So you jumped down off that panel very swiftly. I was planning on actually demanding that you give White Tupac a fucking apology, no matter how low it goes between you two, okay? You do not wish that his fucking mother had died from that heart attack. I will never be okay with that.
Not very good.
All right? Never. You can bicker about whatever you fucking want. The kiddie thing, whatever, the TikTok thing, I don't give a fuck. But what has Tupac's mum done exactly? Okay, so to wish that she died from that heart attack is absolutely disgraceful. So you will only, and I will only, be cordial with you after you apologize to Tupac for that and his family, because that was disgusting. Okay, that's not fucking cool. Because that actually happened. Everything else you're all throwing up in the air is all just hearsay, slander, and just high school fucking bitch slapping.
Mm-hmm.
You don't wish death on somebody's fucking mum who's just had a heart attack.
No, that's not good.
Absolutely not.
So apparently, king of all things, he knows someone who is a major troll called Leroy Jenkins. And I know your real name, Leroy Jenkins, if you're watching, all right? I'll dox you out now if you want. You went after my daughter on Instagram, all right? So really, I should really block...
whoa now, Harvey. Rewind. Whoa now. That was... Who said that was... Hi, Seabreeze, how are you doing?
King of all things said he's going to release a video of me. God knows what. I don't know what.
Leaving the beautiful comments on the last live.
And I don't really care. I don't really care if some videos released to me. I don't know what fucking video. It's probably some porno shit.
Oh, Harvey, whoa. Well, it sounded pretty serious, to be honest. But let me just say this. Are you telling me that Coates, a.k.a. King of all things, is Leroy Jenkins or not?
I'm not sure, but he knows Leroy. It could be him, and he went after my daughter on Instagram. And if I had I can't say it on here, but if I had a certain thing that fires bullets, he'd be dead. He'd be already buried under the ground if I knew where he was. I know his full name, his real name. So really, I should really get rid of King of all things and block him permanently on this channel, because I think I should really do that. I think I'll do that, actually. What do you reckon?
Well, I think you're rushing to conclusions here.
Well, anyone who goes after my daughter is a no-no, right? No one goes after fucking family. Sorry, that's a no-no.
Yeah, but you just said yourself you don't know that it's the same person, though. So you're jumping.
Well, he mentioned no, he did. He mentioned it said me and Leroy. So he's talking about Leroy fucking Jenkins, and I put his real name. I'm gonna dox him right now this minute. There we go. I've blocked him.
All right, party troll. Okay, so Mr. T has wished death on somebody else now. Yeah, you're absolutely right, stranger. I am telling Mark that he absolutely needs... I don't exactly need an apology video, but I 100% will never back down from this unless he apologized to White Tupac. I don't care what beef they've going on. The fact that Tupac, I think it was on Father's Day as well, of all days, that his mother had a heart attack. Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Just to lash out at him, because they're always fighting over something, right? To lash out and say, I wish your mum had died on that day. No, that's never going to be okay with me. So I'm not saying he needs to do a 20-minute apology video, but he owes White Tupac a big apology, no matter what they've got going on with each other. So there you go.
Yeah, so there we go.
Traveller.
Yeah, Colin, that's all I'm saying. Colin, all right, Colin, yeah. Colin, surname beginning with C, L-I. That's all I'm saying. Right, that's it. I've sort of 3/4 doxed him already. That's who Leroy Jenkins is, Colin, all right? Oh, and I know his email as well. Would you believe it? I know his date of birth. I know everything about you, Leroy Jenkins. So don't fuck with me. You got it? All right. Leroy Hescock. Oh, it could be. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's not Colin Clifford. Or is it? Aha. Right, I mentioned 2 names there. So that's not doxing, is it? There we go. Yeah. You don't fuck about with family, you're right?
Nobody has a clue what you're talking about. You know that, right?
Oh, this goes back years and years and years. All right. Hi, Steve. How you doing? This goes back years and years. When trials go after family, all right, you don't go after my daughter, number one, all right, because she's very sensitive and she doesn't like anything like that. She doesn't want to know what goes on fucking YouTube, for fuck's sake. She's never been on bloody YouTube.
Why do you have the auto-generated banner on the screen? Just Rolling is asking.
I don't know. How do you take that bloody thing off? Sweet baby Jesus, take the wheel. How the fuck do you get it off? I don't know. Let me have a look.
No. He's on about the use banners to summarize your talking points.
Oh, I'm not sure. I think you got to pay StreamYard to get rid of that.
Just running along. He's on about the main one underneath our avatars.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of
We're like the fucking blind leading the blind up here. Can you tell? Jesus Christ. Right, where are we here?
How do you get rid of
Billings, you're lying to make more money off me. Mark, I'm pretty sure that Mr. Billings doesn't make any money off your back, to be honest.
I'm not sure how to get rid of that, to be honest. This is all new to me, this StreamYard. It's not the way it used to be. Banners. Is that the one? Let me have a look.
Yeah, and Steve,
right.
This was scheduled for 11, and just because we thought that we would have all of the people from the asylum
yeah.
in here, all 150 of them, more like 4 of them, we decided out of respect for the asylum that we would go we'd go live an hour earlier.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have had no people at all at the asylum, Steve. None.
Right, there we go. It should be gone now. I've got rid of it. There we go. It's gone.
We're lucky. We're lucky if we have 8 people in here, to be honest, Steve. So I'm only joking. I hope you know that.
Right, the banner should be gone.
Oh, it's gone. Well done, Steve. I know, right? Last time, I think I told Harvey, stop checking to see how many people are watching. When he came back and he said, we've got 3 in the box. So, you must be shitting yourself, Steve, when we go live, at precariously at 11 p.m. We even said, is there any point in modding anybody for this live stream? Because they're all going to fuck off to the asylum at 11. You're safe, Steve. You're safe. We've saved the asylum tonight. Oh, my God.
Oh dear. Yeah, you know what? I've never understood that. If a troll has an issue with someone, why go after their family members? Why? I don't get it. Why would they want to do that?
Why would what? What are you talking about now?
No, I'm talking about in the past when I was a live streamer, right? Certain trolls used to hate my guts for some odd reason, probably jealous of me, as usual.
Oh, Jesus, Harvey, please.
No, look, I've been here for fucking 10, 11 years now. I know what shit I'm talking about, right? And why do they go after family members?
If you have.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm saying why.
I'm asking you a question. Why are they jealous of you? I don't expect anybody on this planet, on you or YouTube, to be jealous of me. Why would they be jealous of you?
Well, because it's been widely publicised that I own my own house, it's worth a lot of money, and blah blah blah. I've had good
Well,
jobs
you're
in
not the
banks and
only
all
one
that.
who owns their own house.
Yeah, and I've had good jobs and I've had lots of money in the past, so people get jealous of you. And when they can't attack you physically, whatever, I wish they would fucking try, because I would demolish them, right? They go after your family members. Well, fuck you, you motherfuckers. You don't go after family members. I wouldn't dream of doing that. Go after family members? Fuck off. Fucking
Troll Happy says Mark cries when he can't even pull 40 in the box. Well, we throw a party in here, Troll Happy, if we've got 10 in the box. So there you go. Different world. Different world. We're not bothered either. We're not bothered. But there's very little places to go in YouTube now where you can just come in and just talk about random shit and not have a big bitch fest, you know? So that's what this is about. Just being ourselves, and we addressed Mark Terry. Yeah.
Camilla,
Fun place to be. I'm Troll Happy, you know?
well, Camilla is now unblocked, right? Come pillow, right? So
Yeah, well, I want as very little people as possible blocked, to be honest, because
you won't come up. You won't come up even. You won't come up even on side chat. I know you won't.
I'm a pretty good troll myself, so I can handle the trolls.
You won't
And
come up
every channel needs its trolls. They bring a lot of fun to it. Mr. T said that he's the greatest YouTuber to ever do it. Wow. I don't think he's the greatest to do anything, to be honest. Party troll. Sorry, Misfit. I know you're high up in his channel now. You know what I mean, though. I mean, fucking hell. Come on now. It's very difficult to like Mac Terry at times, you know? But, thin ice up here, because obviously Harvey and him go back a long way.
Yeah.
Me and Mark, not so much.
Let me have a look. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, Troll Happy has had knee surgery. Oh, wow. No, Misfit, seriously. Harvey is friends with Mark, and I'm cordial to Mark because of Harvey. It's not just my channel, you know? But am I on board with what Mac Terry gets up to? Absolutely not, I'm not. Absolutely fucking not. He's a demon at times. Fucking demon.
Oh, well, Leroy, there we go. Leroy Jenkins is really Leroy Hescock.
What?
Leroy Hescock and his wife died of some illness, which I'm sorry about, because I don't pick on family members. But I'm just saying, I know everything about you, so don't fuck with me. Don't start this shit again like you started several years ago attacking me, because I know a lot of information about you since then.
Yeah, Troll Happy, that's a good question. What is going on with Mark and Camillo? Like Mark said the other day that he was going to go on, he was going to become Camillo's channel fucking manager or something. Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, I did hear that.
Is that the real Jeff Holcamp in the chat?
Let me check. Let me see.
Oh God, I believe that, Troll Happy. Yeah, the circle jerking between those two.
Channel.
Oh, it must be because R&D said yes. Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
I think so. He's got 304 subscribers. Is that right? Yeah.
Have you got plenty of breaking news ready for the asylum, Jeff?
It is Jeff, yeah.
Nah. Hi, LJ June. How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah, that's him.
All right. Okay, got you, Chad. Okay, that was just being said. Okay, I get you. It didn't make any sense anyway.
Yeah, we had 25 people in here at one point. Wow.
Stop looking, Harv. Who cares? Stop it.
1 million in the box.
I'm grateful for just everybody that's here right now, because come on.
Yeah.
They've got bigger and better places to go after this, so let's be grateful that they're just here for now. I'm glad to see you, LJ June, and good job going at Fat Fuck Dave 25. Relentlessly. I love every minute of it. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we've got some nice people in here now. I'm happy with this. Because YouTube is a bit weird right now, right? Because it's like there's hardly anywhere to go. Even I struggle when I'm looking around in the day. You know, I'd always find somewhere just to pop on a panel and spend an hour, but it's getting more and more difficult.
Yeah, well, as I said, that's the reason why I gave up on YouTube. I just had enough of it, to be honest. But the only reason why I'm here live is
Keep
for you.
at it. You're
I'm
doing
here
the
live.
Lord's work, LJ June. You're doing the Lord's work. Amen.
As I said,
Amen.
I'm only live for you here, you know. But otherwise, I gave up
Oh,
YouTube
off,
about 6
Bobby.
months ago.
You want to go live all the time. Stop it.
No, only on your channel. But you know, I
This
didn't want
is
to go
our
live.
channel.
All right, our channel. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting. But I gave up YouTube about 6 months ago. I didn't want to know anymore.
No, you didn't, have you? You've never given it.
No, seriously.
You just haven't been. You haven't been showing yourself on YouTube. You watch more YouTube than I ever have. Okay.
No chance.
Yes,
I can't beat your record. Can't beat
Yes,
your record. No way.
No. I haven't been watching it at all, and that's the truth.
Well, there's a lot of people here I don't even know. I don't even know that. Who's that guy's name? Oh, fucking hell. Some big fat bloke. What's his bloody name? Not Dave25, this other guy. Who is it? I know nothing about him at all.
We're talking fat
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I can't think of more than fat men than Dave25.
Yeah. What's his name? He's dark in complexion. Oh, what's his fucking channel? I don't know because I'm not sub to it at all. Oh, what's his name?
I can think of a name, but I'm not saying it because you've just said he's fat, so I'm not saying that word.
Well, what's his channel?
It's just. Do you mean the person that's just been said in the side chat? Because I'm not saying the name.
Let me have a look.
I don't think it's that one though, because I don't think
it is. Yeah, Isaac something.
You watch Isaac Guest?
No, I never heard of him before.
So what do you mean you're sick of watching him then? I don't understand.
I don't watch him. I don't even know who he is. I just heard from someone that he's some big fat guy who's got a big channel. That's all I heard.
Oh, wait. We've got breaking news.
Don't know who he is.
Troll just put a clip out of Mark Terry crashing out from withdrawal of Klonopin.
Yeah, Klonopin.
What's Klonopin?
God knows. It must be a drug. It sounds like a drug.
I don't think he's talking about Jake. I don't think Jake's fat, is he?
No.
I don't think Jake's fat.
Isaac Guest. It's Isaac Guest. Well, no one really knows.
He's guest mob, isn't he? That's what the community's called. It's guest mob, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know. That's all new to me. I'm OG boy, old school. I don't know any of these new channels or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're from. I don't know fuck all about
Carlos Martinez is asking what happened. Like, how the fuck? Carlos Martinez, don't you know everything that happens, Carlos? It's a major pain pill. Oh, wow. Bye, Jeff. Enjoy the asylum. Have fun.
Yeah,
I know everybody's with you over there.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here, Jeff. Take care. LJ June, do you go live at all on your channel? I had no idea. Does LJ June go live? I only see LJ June really coming on panel with over on what's his name? Camillo's fighting Dave25, which is never a dull moment. I always love attacking. Like he's the only one who can make Dave25 run like a fucking baby off Camillo's panel. It's hilarious.
So it looks like Campillo is not coming up, is he?
So LJ June is saying, no more. I used to be in the trucking community. Wow, I didn't know there was a trucking community. So thank you for letting me know. I really, really admire and respect truck drivers. Good job. You all do a good job. Where would we be without truck drivers, right?
Who's Bambi Thumper? Who the hell's that?
That's the guy that's Carlos bringing back again the cross dresser that I used to mod for.
All right.
Because Carlos Martinez was in there bullying.
I've never heard of Bambi Thumper.
Yeah, not on YouTube anymore, but a nice guy. Never did anything wrong to anybody, Carlos. But you still try to make his life and his family's life a living hell. So I took care of you, though, didn't I? Big time. So fuck off. No, we haven't heard about Texas. What's happening in Texas? Hi, Luna. How you doing? Long time no see. What's happened in Texas?
Hi,
oh,
Luna.
God. Bambi was a lovely guy, yeah.
Is that
You're
someone used to be called Lunar Moon years ago? Is that the same person?
Different one. This is a different one, I think. Luna is now a channel clipper, a stream clipper.
Okay.
Does a very good job. So it's Luna and I think Stewie, two of them. That's what we do now. So anybody who misses, somebody who pussy deletes a live stream because they like what was said on there, then if you're lucky, then Luna or Stewie would have recorded it and they restream it the next day. So they come in very handy for certain things. Right, here we go. A big flood and many deaths in Jesus Christ Almighty.
Texas.
Flood and many deaths. Oh my God.
That's not nice, is it?
I know you're clipping drama, Luna. Good, you're doing a good job. I'm in Dallas, about 4 hours away from the floods. Oh, wow, Scary Perry. I'm so glad that you're safe. And my God. Tragic, right? Absolutely tragic. Oh, no, Misfit. What? So many kids were killed in it. Jesus. How are there floods? Floods.
Wow.
Texas a really hot place?
Oh, I do, yeah, Luna.
So how does Texas have floods in July? Wow.
God, it's really weird, isn't it? Texas of all places, Jesus.
Yeah. It's very strange, LD June. And I don't want to come, I'm not wearing a tinfoil hat or anything here, but nobody will still ever convince me that the various countries aren't using weather manipulation satellite dishes, to push the climate change narrative or the climate change crisis narrative. I don't think there is one. Could be, Chad, could be. Who's doing what up there? Who knows, right?
Yeah.
It is very strange, Scary Perry. And again, I'm so glad that you're safe. And rest in peace, all of those who have perished. Just awful.
Oh, Heidi, listen, I just got a message, right? And it's from PDX. Now, she said she wants to apologize to you and say sorry, and she wants to patch things up. Yes or no?
I'm not prepared to discuss that on a live stream, okay?
Okay. All right, then. Right. Okay, fair enough.
Right, so should we have a little music break now?
If you want to.
Yeah.
All right, then. Let me put something
in there. I've made a little list, just a couple of songs.
Okay, right. Let's put the first one on.
Yeah, and don't count on that, stranger. Don't count on that, okay? Never mind your ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Hear this then. Right, bit of music.
Music break, and then a final little closing chat because I know everybody's going over to the asylum.
Right, next song. All right, coming up.
I've been in love with this guy from the minute I knew he existed.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Stead. Rest in peace, my beautiful Stead.
Oh, hang on a minute. Bloody thing's coming up. Hang on a second. Right, there we go.
Yeah, we got Mark on panel, right? Mark Terry on panel. And he was like, it was like the fucking Gestapo being interrogated.
Right, okay.
Okay, thank you. I just want to say, Sean, wow, amazing with your son. You must be so proud. Congrats, huge achievement, amazing. Hi, Jasmine, by the way, and everybody else who came in, and Luna. Yes, please. I think a lot of people not interested so much in anything that me and have had to say at all, but there is. You'll be very interested in. I actually asked Mark about all the TikTok stuff. So please rewind and clip the whole entire live. But I think you'll see when Mark actually comes into the chat and comes on panel. Absolutely clip away. You've got it's a done deal over here. You can clip anything from us. It really, we don't mind, and do your thing. So absolutely clip away. So, because I'm sure there's bits of that, where Mark is trying to explain himself that many YouTubers on other channels will want to hear. So, I'm just saying you never have to ask in here, Luna. Just clip whatever you want, honey.
Yep.
But mainly, me and Harvey together are mainly boring. But we got Mark up here, and that was quite interesting. You'll want to get your mitts on that, Luna. So help yourself is what I'm saying, honey. Help yourself. Take whatever you need on our streams. There you go. I've said it now. Thank you.
That's it. Right, you want me to put it back on?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Right, let's see. Which one was it now? I'm getting confused. There's so many tabs open now. I think it was this one. Yeah, Blackberry one. Whoa.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I love it.
Right. That should be coming up in a sec. Hopefully.
Yeah, you just need to press play.
I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, God, I'm fucking confused here. Let's shut this tab. One more song. One more.
The last song, my favorite one. Okay. I hope Sean, you better still be in the chat.
This is a great song, actually.
Iconic British song.
This is brilliant.
I'll never stop loving this song.
I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Just like addiction, now I'm hooked on you. I'm needing time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through. Can't stop running, don't you know? I never let you go.
This was a huge in the UK. Give me what you got.
Your loving should go and tell out. Hey, go get doctor.
Hey.
Another night I feel all right. My love for you. Can't stop now, don't you know?
Don't you?
Walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Said he was killed. Now I know it's true. I'm dead when you walk in the door. And babe, I want to tell you. Can't stop now, don't you know? let go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I never gonna let go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I never gonna let you go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I never gonna let you go.
Yay. Thanks, Harv. Thanks for setting those up. Good job. I think Harvey's still on the phone. And I guess the asylum has started. I wonder what their title is tonight. Who knows? Who knows?
Right,
Because
I'm
we're
back.
having a revival. The asylum
Right.
is now the revival.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. There we go.
I'm guessing the subject matter of the asylum is going to be mainly Mark Terry tonight, just a guess.
I reckon more than likely. More than likely.
Oh, wow.
So no sign of Campillo, eh? Didn't turn up, and I unblocked
No,
him.
of course not. Of
Well,
course
that's to
not.
be expected. Cluck Milo, Chicken Milo.
Yeah.
He'll be talking about me tomorrow, guaranteed. He will. Yep, that's it. He taxed
Here's
me
the
up.
thing, though, Camillo, okay? Here's the thing. Big message here. Like, when will the penny drop for you? Yeah, you hold all the cards, right? But only on your own turf. You know, I'm renowned for going everywhere else and on somebody else's turf and being able to hold my own. Most people can actually, you know, it's not specific to me.
Yeah.
Many of us are capable of jumping up on panels, defending ourselves, debunking your fucking bullshit, and not being intimidated by you remotely. But not so much. You can't say so much of that about yourself, can you? Because we've offered you the chance to come up here tonight, but you're too much of a piece of fucking pussy to do it, right? You know?
Yep, that's right.
You'll see a Voight going up on your fucking panels and fucking kicking your ass. And Harvey tried to do it as well, you know, but
Yep. Threw me
show
off.
on the other foot, you don't do it, do you? So I beg to differ, because we hold the cards while it's our live stream, but we can also fucking hold our cards when we go on other live streams. You're only safe on your own channel, in your own bubble, Mr. Camillo. Got it?
So is that true then? So he's heading back to Michelle K again.
Yeah, probably, you know, because even Lisa Lynn won't fuck him. So, you know, come on.
That's a great one, that. Not even Lisa. My God.
No, do you know what, though? I'm going to take that back, because that sounded incredibly insulting to Lisa, and I don't want it to be.
I don't actually.
Sometimes she's not exactly a Voight's friend all of the time, especially when she's had one too many. But I will say this. I do not think that Lisa is in any shape or form a promiscuous woman. I don't. I think when Lisa is her best self, you can't want for anybody more entertaining and funny as fuck to be on panel with. I love being on panels with her, but only when she's all there, if that makes sense. When she's all there.
You know what? I've known her for years and years and years. We used to do private chats. She used to show me around the house and all that, you know, but nothing There was never anything sexual, anything like that. I never showed her dick pics and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
Never.
Harvey, you say that about everybody,
Never.
though.
No, you can ask her yourself. I never did. I was always the gentleman, always.
Well, she reckons she's got everybody's dick pics, including yours.
No, she hasn't. She hasn't got mine.
She is
And
a
it,
sweetheart, R&D. And I
well,
really
she
mean that.
has. If she
R&D,
has.
you've seen Camillo try and shit stir things up with her by saying, oh, fucking Avoid's been smack talking you. Not true. Not true.
Put it this way:
Absolutely not.
if she has got my dick pic, it didn't come from me at all. That's for
Some
sure.
of the best laughs I've had on panel have been with Lisa on there. And she is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
What he does is he tries to bring out the worst in her, right, R&D? Do you agree? Do you agree with that statement? You know, she doesn't want to fight anybody at the end of the day. Well, maybe when she's had a few, but you know what I mean, right? To me, sometimes she's so refreshing to be on panel with. Because she's brutally honest. There's no bullshit with Lisa. You know, no bullshit. Calls a spade, and I like that about her. So,
That's true.
Camillo, lie away to Lisa, but, you know, I like being on panel with Lisa. Obviously, I'll never get to meet Lisa in real life. But I think she's precious sometimes, to be honest, most of the time. So fuck you for lying to her. And I hope it gets back to Lisa that I'm saying all of this.
Yep.
Whenever she's been out of order, I've called her out on it. But when she's not out of order, I can't think of anybody better to be on panel with, to be honest. Especially when I was on Camillo's live streams.
Yeah.
It was so sad, you know, because she'd been off the radar for a bit. And she just happened to come back this one time. I think she was busy, wasn't she, R&D, preparing for all the parties. She was having a Halloween party, a Thanksgiving party. Do you remember that time? She was so busy. There were workmen in the house. I mean, the woman doesn't stop, to be honest. She never stops between looking after the grandkids and she was looking at her auntie and she was doing all the cooking for the party. Like, she was just non-stop. And I'll never forget it. She has back issues. Yes, she's got sciatica now, R&D, which is absolutely excruciating. It's horrible sciatica. Anyway, she just happened to come from nowhere because she went off the radar. And I actually was the one, because she hadn't heard, and I picked up on it. And I was the one who actually had to tell Lisa that G had passed the day before.
Oh.
And she didn't know how to digest it all, you know, because obviously there'd been a shit ton of trolls just spreading terrible fucking rumors up till then. So she was just like, oh, you're kidding, right, Void? And I went, no, darling, I'm sorry. Like, I wasn't close with G, but I know Lisa was. And when I said, I'm sorry, honey, no, he has passed. And she was devastated.
Yeah, I couldn't even believe it.
Devastated, poor thing.
I've known him for years and years and years, G. There's OG bites like myself.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Couldn't believe it. But what?
Do you know what, right? Seeing as there's a few people now in the side, or just a few people in the side chat, you know, when people, like, I think sometimes Mark acts like he's the head of Byte. Not so much Camillo, because I don't think Camillo's ever really done Byte. But do you know, if anybody was to ask me, who did I think, like, even though I think the Byte is dead, if somebody asked me now, who would you deem as being the person left that is the biggest person in the Byte? Or was the biggest, because I don't deem it to be still around, right? I was telling Harvey this on the phone the other day. It would 100% for me be Rosie O'Kelly. 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you watch a Rosie live stream, I can't think of anybody like who epitomizes how somebody should behave on YouTube.
Correct.
To be, if they could set a template
Yeah.
on a grown-up to be an absolutely fantastic natural YouTuber who can sit in a
Definitely.
fucking vehicle and just hold 200 people in the box just by shooting the breeze and
Yeah.
talking everything under the sun. It's fucking Roscoe Kelly.
And no playground antics either. No
You know,
playground bullying or anything like that.
I will go into a Rosie stream, and she doesn't know me that well, and I will just go in there and just give her a little bit of respect and say, I admire and respect you
Turn
so
my
much.
fucking lights turned off now. It must be midnight.
And Rosie is so humble, so fucking humble. She'll
Yeah.
go, oh, Voight, that's very kind of you to say. You know, it's not true, but it's very kind of you to say. Rosie's an absolute
Yeah.
fucking legend, a YouTube legend.
Absolutely. Yeah.
100%.
Well, me and Sean the Brit, we've known her for how many years, Sean? 11 years? It's got to be, hasn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. And actually, to be honest, Rosie knows more about me, all right, than anybody else on YouTube. Some of these sensitive jobs I've had as well. Rosie knows everything about me, and Rosie has never, ever told anyone. I can trust Rosie implicitly.
Well, you've got so much in common, then, haven't you? Like your vintage audio,
Correct. Yeah.
collectibles,
Yeah.
and like you like with dressing in women's clothes, you know. So there's that.
No.
No, so you've got a lot of things in common. So you're like like-minded people.
Mind you, I'm getting back to the gym now, and I've been training. I've been doing some exercises at home, push-ups and this and that, and my chest is getting bigger. So I probably would need a bra actually.
What, in your leotard and your tutu?
Oh my god! I'll tell you what, that fucking Campillo, right, is a real narcissist. You know that he keeps going on, rolling up his sleeves. Oh, I've got all the cars. Look at me. Look at this. He keeps posing. What a fucking idiot. Honest God, he's a real fucking dork.
Yeah.
You don't realise how stupid he makes himself look. You know that?
Yeah. And I should take a screenshot of the text message that he sent me at 2 a.m.
Yeah, you told me.
This morning, 2 a.m. How dare he? How fucking dare he? And how did he manage it when his number's blocked as well? So he's found a way around that as well. Why are you texting me, Camillo? Why are you texting me?
Yeah. What's going on?
Shaw says he can't wait to see you in your leopard skin onesie.
Yeah. Well, Sean will be waiting a long, long, long time.
Sean, it's okay. I'll send you the photo. I've got one. I took a picture of him in it.
Oh yeah.
So I'll send it to you, Sean. Okay.
Damn, I forgot about that. Damn.
And Sean, Harvey still has this very unhealthy relationship now with Timu.
Oh my god.
He's addicted to fucking Timu. He's addicted.
The money I've spent on Timu the last month. Fuck. I've been buying watches like crazy because I love timepieces. And they've got some beautiful men's automatic.
Here we go. Can you hear the love? Can you hear the love, Sean?
Yeah, you know the old automatic watches, Sean, you know, like Rolexes, Amigas, and all that. You know, that's what my brother-in-law's got. Actually, he's got Amigas and all that.
Yeah, but wait now. The last time you were talking about watches, and I was having difficulty getting up on panel.
Yeah.
And somebody said something in the side chat that I could only hear from backstage.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna guess, right? Because I'm a good reader of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna guess something now. Somebody, all I heard you say, oh, for fuck's sake, you've got a Breitling watch? Was it Sean the Brit that's got a Breitling watch?
Yeah, my brother-in-law's got one of those as well.
Oh my God, I knew it was Sean. I knew it.
Yeah, he's got Breitling, he's got Omegas, he's got
Woo! Go, Sean, go.
And he's bought this other watch.
Harvey. You've out fucking watched Harvey. Woo!
Yeah,
Way
yeah.
to go.
What's this? What do I think about cock rings? Never had one, never worn one, and I don't want one. There we go. There's your answer.
Yeah.
I don't need a cock ring. That's supposed
I
to
think
help
it's
you
only
erection.
men
I
that
don't
need
need that.
need
I don't
help
need
in keep. It's only men that need help in keeping it hard for longer that
Correct.
need
And I've got
rings.
no problems there whatsoever.
Mark's live trashing the both of us. That's nice.
You know, is he?
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, Mark.
Shame,
Oh,
Mark.
Mark. You don't need to do that. Let me have a look. Let me go and check.
I know it's Carlos. I know he's shit stirring, but it doesn't matter. I'm not disbelieving him, to be honest, but I'm sticking to my guns. Obviously, it's a little bit awkward because Harvey and Mark go back a long way, but I'm sticking to my guns here. I don't give a fuck what beef White Tupac and Mark Terry have got going on. He will. If it's the last thing I fucking do, I will be getting Mark to apologize to Tupac for wishing death on his fucking mother when she had a heart attack on Mother's Day.
Oh, here we are.
That's
Do
a
you wanna hear a
huge
little-
Mark.
Do you want to hear a little bit of Mark's stream?
I
Do
tell
wanna
you
hear it?
what, I'll take the thrashings. Do more fucking hate streams on me, but only after you apologize to Tupac. Okay? I'll take a bullet for Tupac. So fuck you.
I can't hear him disrespecting us. Let me play a bit. Can you hear that?
No, I can't hear anything.
Oh no, of course you can't. I need to share.
Carlos, by all means, you can put the link to the asylum. Well, you can't because obviously you're not a mod. But I don't think that the asylum needs our promotion here. We've probably only got 5 in the box. The asylum need our promotion.
Oh, you can't hear Mark, right? I've got him in the background here.
You're right. Do you know what? That's probably the best synopsis of Mark Terry. And never a truer word spoken, Sean. Mark's a scammer. He's an opportunist and will do anything for a buck. 100% agree with that statement, Sean. 100%.
Excuse me. You know it's 12:06, don't you, Heidi?
He's saying he only loves Americans. Well, we're not offended by that, Carlos. We're not offended by that. A lot of Americans don't like the Brits.
Yes. Who cares?
And we don't like some Americans. So there's that, Like, what the fuck? If that's what he's saying, those are exactly slagging us off, is it?
So I'll tell you something, right? As you get older, you become more complacent and you don't give a shit what people say on the internet, on YouTube. They can call me this, call me that. You know what? It's just Camillo gets up my nose a little bit. And you can see up his nose when he does his close-ups. You see when he does his fucking close-ups, you can see up his nostrils. Who wants to see up fucking Campillo's fucking nostrils, for fuck's sake?
You know what I'm noticing, Sean? I don't know whether you will agree with this statement, but this is what I'm noticing. Like the likes of Mark Terry, Bergs, Camillo, right? These are all older guys on YouTube who you would deem as kind of OGs, right? I've never known anybody like them. They've got thinner skin than the likes of me and people that are younger than me on YouTube.
True. That's true. That's a good point, actually.
I've never had thin skin on YouTube. Like from 2019, if anybody had a shot at doxing me or anything like that, I'd always just go, yeah, and what's next? What are you going to do next? So you've doxed me, so now what? Do you know what I mean? We're a different breed. Like, we've got way thicker skin than they do, when you'd think that they would absolutely know the game better. Do you know what I mean? Because if you react like that and right, I'm suing you, right, I'm reporting you, I'm screenshotting that, I'm sending it to my local police. Fucking John Camillo's got his own fucking chair in his police department. You know what I mean? And it's so weird to me because I've had the worst threats ever. Like somebody's threatening to take my life, and I just laugh in their face and go, yeah, just try that. Why don't you try that and see where it gets you? Berg so wants to be known as an OG, but he didn't come around until, oh my God, Sean, that was the year I joined YouTube. Fucking hell. What the hell?
Hey
Because
Heidi, did you say you
I
had to
waited
go? You had to go to bed early. You got an
before I
appointment.
came on YouTube, you know? Imagine wanting to be recognized as an OG. Yeah, exactly. Like, who wants to be screaming out that they're like high up, like superior people in the bottom of YouTube? Like, what?
Yeah, I know. It's a bit silly, really, saying I'm an OG of YouTube. You know, you're still at the bottom.
I am a very important person, an influential person
I'm not.
in the bottom, scraping the barrel of YouTube. Yeah, that's not something I'm going to be fucking screaming from the rooftops. You know what I mean? What the
I'm
fuck?
insignificant, so I don't really care, to be honest, about anything anymore. You know, and as you get older, you care about less and less. You know, and I don't care about shit anymore. Seriously, I don't give a fuck.
Nah,
I really don't.
no.
No. The only thing I don't want is for old OG fucking trolls going after my family. That's a fucking no-no. I was fuming. If that person was in front of me, I would have ripped his fucking head off in my bare hands. I would have done. Seriously. And I've gone to jail. I would have gladly have gone to jail just to protect my daughter. Gladly. And I mean that.
Yeah, but that was you again taking a troll's comment seriously, though, wasn't it?
No, they literally went after my daughter on Instagram and said, I'm an acquaintance of your father and he's been cursing and swearing at me and shit like that. Yeah, after he's been trolling me for about 5-6 fucking years, you know. And I thought that cunt had died, and I want that cunt to fucking drop dead and fucking die because he's been a pain.
But Harvey, way worse things have happened than that to somebody else.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know that. I know that. But they do get up my fucking nose. And if these people are in front of me, I would fucking kill them. I would kill them. I'll say it now. I will kill them. Unalive them then. All right. Allegedly. I would. You don't go after my family, especially me being Italian as well. We're very
It's got
close.
fuck all to do with being Italian, Harvey. It's got Harvey. What do you not know everything that's happened to me, like by the paranormal crew? Like they've put my mother's picture on their channel and drawn all over her face. J-Max done a mock report saying that my ex-husband molested my children. John Camillo got Dave 25 to title a live stream, Avoid molested her sons when they were babies.
Well, that's not nice. That's not nice.
Well, I'm saying that, like, you know, you talk like the worst of the worst has been done to you, but I think a lot worse has been done to me, to be honest.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
And I haven't, you know, lost my ever-loving mind like you are. Like, how long ago was this? And you're still absolutely seeing red mist over it. And yeah, of course, I'm incredibly fucking pissed off and fucked off and angry and everything else. But I still, when it comes to these things, seem to have even thicker skin than you right now. So I don't understand why you're letting this Leroy twat still get you. I don't get it.
So I know his real name anyway. I know his real name.
Kids. You can't say they haven't come after my kids when both the Paranormals and Camillo have both gone down the god-awful path of making false allegations of me or my ex-husband violating our children when they were babies. Do you know what I mean? Like, did I run into my fucking police station over that? No. You know, you somehow just have to learn to fucking level yourself out over it, or you'd go fucking insane. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, Heidi, did you say something about you needing to go to bed at midnight? You got an appointment tomorrow, something like
Yeah, all right, Harvey. You want to end the stream now? I get it.
No. I'm just saying what you said to me earlier on, that you're gonna stream up to midnight and that's it because you need to get up early.
Yeah. Well, what time is the asylum starting, Sean? Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
starting soon? Because obviously
probably-
we're going to end before, you know.
Yeah. I'll just stick it on in the background and I'll probably fall asleep as I normally do.
What time is the asylum on, Sean? 15 minutes. There you go.
Right.
There
Okay.
you go. Well, Sean, you will have your wrench in here because we did talk about
Yeah.
who will we have as a mod. You were my number one choice, just so you know.
Yeah, me too as well, because I've
All
known
I
Sean.
said,
I've
all
known
I
Sean
said
so many
about it
years.
was that I do realize that by giving you were the one I wanted to have a wrench, but I also said that I don't want to give Sean the burden of coming to our very small and unimportant random live streams either, you know, because you're very adored by everybody on YouTube. I saw you in the circus. You know, you're in the big boys league. So what I mean is, like what I said to Harvey, I want Sean to be a mod, but I don't want him to have that burden, commitment to be here, you know, whenever we just decide to go live randomly.
Oh, let me just say this to Sean before I forget. Yeah, you're absolutely right about Amstrad, because I was talking to Alan Sugar the other day on Twitter, right? And it's really him as well. And I've known it for years, but it's a long story. But anyway, yeah, you're right about Amstrad products. They're really crap. But it's the only thing I could afford at the time, Sean. It was my first stereo amplifier, you know, but they were crap.
Yeah, Sean,
And
that's
then-
exactly what I said. Like
Yeah.
Sean will have a wrench, but we can only expect Sean to be here just if he happens to be around. Because I know you've got like bigger channels and you're so popular on YouTube, you know, that we're lucky that you're even here. So I 100% took that into account. I just said that if I could pick, didn't I, Ravi, I told you this. If there's one person I would love to give a wrench to and to be our mod, it's Sean. But then again, only if Sean's around, you know. If you're not around, we've given other people a few wrenches as well. But I'm just letting you know that, you know what I mean. I don't want to be cheesy or anything. I'm just saying that I thought, you know, that you're somebody I absolutely, I'm proud to have as a mod. Very proud. We feel blessed to have you as a mod.
Yeah,
Okay.
read that comment, Sean. Yeah, seriously. Well, after that, I bought a JVC VN300. All right, Victor November 300 amplifier. My God, what a difference in sound quality compared to that Amstrad amp. But I didn't want to upset Alan Sugar, you see. That's why I didn't really say, yeah, Sean, you're right. Yeah, it was a load of shit. It was a load of shit, the Amstrad amp, honest. But to me at the time, it was good because it was my first stereo amplifier. I couldn't afford anything at that time, you know. I only just left school.
Okay, now I'm intrigued. So why is Sean into amps? Does he play guitar or does he sing?
No. It's a hi-fi amp. I was talking to Alan Sugar all about the old-fashioned amplifiers, the first products.
I'm talking about Sean.
Yeah,
why does Sean need an amp?
No, and then Sean came on the side and he said, yeah, they're a load of crap. The amplifiers were a load of rubbish. That's all. That's it.
So what does Sean use his amp for? Just for music?
No. We were talking about the past. We were talking about years ago, like in the 70s, you know.
All right, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Appealing to the mass market. Absolutely. You know, cheap products and that's it. Stack them high, sell cheap. That was his motto.
Just music. Okay, Sean. Okay,
Sir Alan Sugar, should I say? Sir Alan Sugar now.
So I always think that somebody only needs an amp if they're a musician or a singer.
No, we were talking about hi-fi amps, you know, ordinary.
I get you. So sound systems.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you rate Bose then? Bose. How do you rate?
Good. Very good.
I'm about to buy a speaker for my laptop.
That's what I got.
A wireless one. Do you recommend Bose as a good one? Because they're quite pricey, but I don't want to buy anything cheap, you know, that I'm just going to end up fucking binning in a few months. So I'd rather buy something that's going to last. So do you recommend Bose as a speaker?
Yeah, well, I've got a few Bose, and I've got a Bluetooth adapter on, so I can transmit music from my laptop or whatever to my Bose system. It's fucking brilliant.
Do you
Quality's
know?
unbelievable.
I'm not being funny now, Harvey, but
Yeah,
everything I bring up, you turn into you every single time. I'm not kidding you. I just
yeah, but
ask you.
yeah, I've got Bose systems. There's a lot of things I've got. I've got a hell of a lot of stuff.
Yes, I
Hell of
know that, Harvey. Your house is full of it.
full of Bose stuff. I've got high-end Yamaha mixers.
Oh, wow.
I've got everything. I've got everything. It's not much I haven't got.
Okay,
So,
thank you, Sean. So you'd promote Bose as
yeah,
well,
Bose are great. Very good indeed. Yeah.
because there's
Can't
about about a 60, 70 pound difference between this. Because I've got a red gloss, widescreen Windows 11 laptop, and even the keys are gloss red. It's just beautiful. So I already bought the gloss red, wireless Bluetooth headphones, and I'm trying to match it up with a gloss red speaker, to watch movies and things on, listen to music.
Yeah.
So I've seen a red Bose one, but then I saw a red Sony one, and I thought, oh God, the £60 difference in price. But I'm guessing the Bose one is going to be way, way better. A way
Yeah.
better.
The
It's going to last
loudspeakers
longer.
inside are fantastic. They got very
Okay,
good drivers.
thank you.
They normally see what it is, right? What denotes a good loudspeaker is the size of the magnets at the back. If they've got
Yeah,
tiny little magnets, they're shit. If it's got a nice big heavy duty magnet on the back of a loudspeaker, you're guaranteed great sound quality. I'm all about loudspeakers. You know that.
yeah,
That is my thing. So yeah, can't go
they
wrong.
are superior. I agree.
Ceramic rare earth magnets normally on the back of those things.
Because I've
They're
spent
really
ages and ages, Sean, going, like seeing the speakers, right? The Sony one compared to the JVC one, compared then to the Bose ones. And then I spent hours reading the actual reviews, and everyone says the same thing. When it comes to the Bose one, the crystal, the crisp, and the bass and the bass on it, and
yeah,
everything. Like
correct.
it's just a delight to listen to. So I do pay attention. I do spend hours reading all the reviews, and they all say that nothing really comes up to par with Bose. So that's the way I'm going, I think.
I can repair them as well. The sound docs, I can repair those things. There's a video on my channel, my vintage audio channel, me repairing one. Well, I already repaired it. You see, I didn't show myself repairing it, but I did
Yeah,
repair it. I can repair all those things, all those sort of things. Anything to do with audio, I can repair. No trouble at all.
yeah,
It's my thing. You see,
yeah.
everybody has their own thing.
We're very different, Sean. My thing is interior design. I get paid for that as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's my jam.
So, what do you reckon? I think the asylum's going to be on any
Yeah,
minute now.
let's give
5
Sean and
minutes.
everyone time to get over there and get ready and everything. So anyway, thank you for everyone for being here.
Yeah,
Always
thank
a
you.
pleasure. And Sean, you'll have your wrench here forever.
Oh yeah.
But you don't need to be here forever, obviously, because we know you're in big demand everywhere, so it's fine.
No, dear.
Thanks to everybody else as well, And we'll be live. We'll go live again next week, won't we, Have?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
We're
whenever
gonna
you
do a
want.
Temu unboxing for Harvey,
Yeah,
It's like sex for Harvey now.
yeah. Unless I'm at my brother-in-law's, but even then, I'll find a way.
Temu, Temu has become a bigger pleasure to Harvey than sex, right? Like Harvey.
Actually, even if I'm at my brother-in-law's, I still might be able to go live with you because I've got my own iMac there. It's my machine there, so it's at my brother-in-law's, so I can use it. It's my machine. He's giving it to me as a gift, so I've got an iMac.
I sent him a thumbnail for a planned live stream, right, Sean? And it was a shock. A woman crying, like sobbing, like a cartoon picture. And the title was going to be Harvey's Left Me for Temu.
Oh God! Yeah, I've got to go there and repair more things. I put in 3 brand spanking new light switches the other week, expensive ones. My nephew smashed them all up already because he's got a bit of a issue. I'm not going to go into it.
Look at Sean's comment, Ham.
Yeah,
Get Harvey to get you some Bluetooth control panties from Temu.
My nephew, when he has a few too many drinks, he goes around smashing things up and people up as well. He's been known to do that, so he's not. You got to get on the right side of him because he'll beat the fucking crap out of you. He's 6'3" as well. So you know what? But don't fucking touch me because he's got a lot of what do you call it? Respect for me. He wouldn't dare fucking touch me.
Sean, can I ask you a question? Because like nobody's into the British current affairs more than I am, right? Do you not think that Tommy Robinson has become a bit of an arsehole, a bit of a narc? Like I did like him obviously when he was, first going on the cause.
Yeah.
But I feel like he thinks he's become bigger than the cause now. Do you agree with me on that? Like, I think he's actually becoming so arrogant and cocky. I'm not liking Tommy Robinson much anymore.
Well, you know who I support? Britain First. That's who I support. Big time.
Oh, Richard Inman.
No, Paul Golding.
All right, okay.
Britain First.
Well, do you know what I think about all of them, right? It's all very well, all of them being voices of the people, but unless they actually make the ballsy move of getting into fucking politics, then they'll never penetrate the walls of fucking Westminster. So all they'll ever be is just an annoyance to the government and a target for the fucking police. So I don't think any of them are really thinking straight. Do you know what I mean? Come on. Yeah, here we go. Not from I have seen, but he's dealing with endless bullshit from the government. Well, come on now, Sean. He made a documentary about the police. And we all know what, the climate is with them right now. They are the biggest assholes here. We all know that. But then when we know they're the biggest assholes here, and then he goes and makes a documentary about what assholes they are here, what does he expect? For me, he doesn't have a strategic mind, if that makes sense. I've spoken multiple times to Tommy Robinson's second in command. I've told him, like, does he have anybody from the military on his team? Because he's not thinking straight. I mean, Sean, prime example was when he flew to Canada. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Canada are the most accepting people of migrants, immigrants, and the kind I'm talking about, right? The Tommy Robinson has an issue with. Like, they are the most accepting people of that race in the world. And he decides to fly there. So, of course, they're waiting for him on the fucking runway. And he gets arrested as he comes off the plane. Like, what? I'm not being funny. And he filmed it all. So, in my opinion, that was all planned. He achieved nothing by doing that. Nothing whatsoever, apart from getting him on camera.
Oh, the asylum's not live yet.
That's a good way of describing it. He's not I am. That's the difference. I did write to Theresa Mohammed May when she was in charge and when he got arrested. And I wrote such a fucking amazing, fucking powerful email because I'd gone into law books and actually quoted the laws she was in breach of because she wasn't serving the entire population of Britain, was she? She was leaning towards them for votes rather than us. So I wrote this fucking letter, really, really going into detail legally what she was in breach of. And guess what that resulted in? Me getting a letter from the Clerk of Works at Westminster, the Houses of Commons, which I've got. I can post it on my community tab, with her after reading my email saying, would I like to go in there, and giving me her direct number. So she gave him, from reading my email, because I 100% owned her ass on what was illegal, the parts that she was doing, wronging the people of Britain by not serving them all, which is what she's paid a king's ransom to do. And that resulted in her actually giving out him permission to give me her direct number. in Westminster to ring her up for a discussion, and this was just after Tommy Robinson was in a prison cell. So there you go. I achieved more, and nobody even knew that I was doing that. You know, so I'm the more political savvy one. I also think it's incredibly selfish of him because he's such a young guy with a young family. It's not fair on his young wife and his young kids.
Yeah, good point.
You know, because there's so many of them there now. You know, they're targets. It's not right. He's putting them in jeopardy. So that's my other point.
50 seconds before the asylum's live. Just thought I'd mention it.
It's all a game. He may have to hand off to someone with more experience to play this game. Well, I'm ready to take on the baton. He can hand it over to me. Because he has no idea what I've been doing behind the scenes with the government and writing to the prime ministers and things. So my name is already known in there. So if somebody needs to take over from him, I'm not the one who's going to be wanting hero worshippers at fucking Speaker's Corner. This girl wants to get things done. Do you know what I mean, Sean? Actually change things, because he's changed nothing. Absolutely nothing. If anything, he's made things worse. The awareness is there now, so we can't use the awareness card. Just, yeah, I understand, Sean. I understand. I've spoken to the police about it as well. Like, told them not to keep fucking pretending that there isn't an issue. That we should all just breathe easy, you know, when it comes to you know what. And the threat isn't a real threat. Well, they can fuck off, because do you know what, Sean? There are 1.5 million vets in the UK, but only 350,000 police in the entirety of the UK, and 655 MPs in Westminster. And veterans have yet to show their card. And I've told the police in no uncertain terms, if the shit hits the fan, then it's a war they won't want, right? They have no idea what we will do. If you think for 1 second we're going to put up with any of that bullshit. Plus, it won't be our first rodeo with them either. So there's that. So they don't...
You know how to stop all the migrants coming over the channel? You got to say to them, right, if you come over here, you got to join the British Army. I'll tell you what, all those boats will be going straight back.
Yeah.
They would never fight for this country.
And
never.
also the police need to be sent into the fucking... They need to do a stint in the military as well. Because they don't know how to handle situations.
No, they don't.
If I see one more of them fucking malhandle an old age pensioner who's at a peaceful protest, I will blow my fucking stack.
Yeah.
Like, there's no expiry date on our loyalty and sense of protection for our own. They all need to go into the military and learn how it's done, you know? Fuck them all. I say fuck them all with their two-tier fucking policing. I am banking on being arrested at Heathrow when I visit.
Well, I've been actually blocked on Twitter about 4 or 5 times.
Me too.
Yeah, for voicing my political views, and you know, they haven't been we call it PC or anything like that. So I'm not a fucking PC person. I just say what I think. Trouble is, you can't. There's no free speech in this bastard country anymore. Fed up of it. Sick of it. Right, the asylum's live, by the way. So you want to end it?
All right. Okay. Well, obviously they need Sean. They need Sean.
They need Sean up there. Yeah.
There's no asylum without Sean the Brit. Yeah, absolutely not. We're not having it.
I'm going to have a slice of pizza, and I'm going to go to sleep.
Sean. Thank you so much.
Yeah. See you later, Sean, mate.
Thank you. Oh, have a lovely time at the asylum, R&D. Lovely seeing you. You take care. We're going live again next week.
Okay.
Short and sweet as usual, but always a pleasure, R&D. Thank you so much. You'll also have your wrench when you come back next week.
I'll have to try to get it going on the iMac. I've never done it on the iMac before. Do a live stream, but I'm going to try my very best. If not, it'll have to be on my phone. Fuck knows what I'm going to do with that, but we'll give it a go anyway.
Okay.
See,
Well,
see
we
how it goes.
appreciate everybody who took the time to be here. We really do. We know
Yeah.
we're not the most exciting channel, but we just shoot in the breeze. You know, it's like coming into our living room and just sitting, all of us sitting around in armchairs and having a good chat. That's what this channel's like.
Yeah, there's just odd one or two that fucking I didn't like.
Well, we needed Mark Terry. You know, we had a little bit of
No, not
controversy.
Mark. I wasn't talking about Mark. I was talking about one of the.
Oh,
like,
you mean
King
the threats me to you, Harvey? Of course,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. That was
All
the
right.
most. Okay. Anyway,
Right.
take care, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you all. Enjoy
ya.
the asylum.
See
I
you,
hope
Heidi
it's a
Hunt.
good one.
I'll
And
talk to you later, all right, babe?
Yeah, take care.
Talk to you later.
See you
Talk to you
later.
later, all. Bye for
Okay,
now.
good night, everyone.
Bye night.
Bye for now. See you soon. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.